Hi, everybody. We are back with the last part of Play to
Welcome
Find Out
back.
Smooth Criminals, episode 11. Stuff is happening. Things are
Stuff is
happening.
happening.
Drama and suspense.
Drama and suspense, yes. So the question was, so Pian, where is it that Red Devil finally tracks Vey down?
Actually, better question, do I?
I mean,
Like, are you making an effort not to be found?
Because the answer to that question could be when Vey just shows up back at the eggshell and Astrid gets home defeated and like she's already been there for an hour.
no, that's not what happens.
No, tell me more.
I don't know if Astrid finds her. I feel like that would be up to Michael to decide if he would look here. But she definitely went to the Starlight District and went to one of the bars there.
Yeah, she looks there. It takes her a while, but she gets there. She's wearing She's wearing that headscarf again.
Mm-hmm.
Vey's not making any attempt to disclose her identity.
Yeah, I think. How would Astrid do this? Because she knows this is a kind of dangerous situation for you and for her. Yeah. What's Vey's favorite drink? Not like beer, like cocktail.
Oh, I'm Michael. I don't know if you know this.
What?
I'm
Very bad at making
years
things
old,
up on the spot.
and I don't know what.
What's the type of drink you think that she would like? Like something like
give me a drink.
Something like fruity.
Let me make it up because it could be like weirdly poetic. Can I take some liberties with why you're called Orchid?
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
That works.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a cosmopolitan, except it's purple, and there's like a orchid sitting in it.
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
It's kind of like a cosmopolitan, except it's purple and it's garnished with an orchid.
Okay.
Like an edible flower, and she is sitting like all the way across the bar and has the bartender bring that to you. Just like compliments to the lady over there.
I think she takes it and starts drinking it and just sits there.
Does she look over and see that it's me, or?
I think she looks over, sees that it's you, and just drinks it.
Yeah, Astrid goes over. Can I join you? Or do you want to be alone?
If you want to.
She sits.
She takes another drink.
So we're all here.
I don't know. Maybe because I want to be treated. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
No, say it.
No, I'm not going to say that.
I can tell when you're lying. Like looking into a mirror.
That's true. You did take that.
She just she takes a sip of the drink and she's like, wanted to be reminded about how it felt to be treated like a pile of shit.
And are you are you telling the truth? Is that your actual intent behind coming here? You just a yes or no is all that is needed. You don't need to tell me what your actual intent was.
I think it's partly true, for sure. Partly, that is definitely one of the reasons she came here. To be reminded, like, looking around and seeing all the women being treated like shit. Like, that was definitely what
Like,
she went through.
like when I don't need to question your motives. Never mind. Please continue. I feel ya. Don't let me interrupt.
Because
give
we're
them
in the
role
noble
plays.
town. We're in the
Mhm.
noble town.
Mhm.
Like, noble women are treated like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
That's one of the things. Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
things.
Astrid like flags down the bartender and like gets a drink for herself. It's something like red with like some type of black garnish because I gotta stay on brand.
Blackberries.
Yeah, it's like red liquor with like a blackberry in it. Yeah. So like starts drinking. And trying to get away from me or because I get it. I'd probably want to get away from me too if I were you.
I'm tired of you thinking about this bullshit that I just want to get away from you. I literally gave up my life to travel around with you and live a little.
But was can you help me understand? Because I, for as long as I can remember, would have given almost anything to feel like I wasn't gutter trash. Did you not have that here?
Out of character, I do not know what you meant. Like, do I not have?
Astrid's a bastard to a madam that grew up in a brothel in a
Yes,
district
but
run by Klein. Like,
yes, I got that part. I got that part. What I'm saying is I don't understand the. Do you not have that here?
did you not have did you like feel like you were like? Did you not feel like you were worth something here? Astrid has this existential. Explain it in character. Maybe I don't know if this makes sense, but I remember sitting on my mom's knee when I was 5 and her explaining to me how the world worked and realizing that I could have died the next day and maybe one person would have given a shit and they would have forgotten in a month. Did you not have that here? Did you not matter here? Because if that's the case, I understand. But I'm just confused.
I don't matter for me. I matter for what I'm worth.
They only miss you because they lost a resource.
Exactly.
She like looks down at her like weird blackberry drink. Takes a sip. You want to go for a walk? I got some things I probably ought to get off my chest, but you gotta not tell anyone.
Wait, I did not catch that last thing that you said.
You just gotta not tell anyone. I
Oh, okay.
could get in a lot of trouble and you could get really hurt.
Because I'm definitely going to go around telling people your secrets, right?
I just gotta say it.
And she definitely says that bitterly. Like 100, like pure bitterness in her voice.
You know me, Vay. I'm paranoid like that. It's just how I've lived for so long. I don't know how to turn it off with anyone.
Ooh, ooh.
All right, hit me.
Oh. Oh. I want to say it's so bad.
Finish
it.
her.
Do
Just
it.
do it. Stop
Do
making
it.
your dreams dreams and
Do
just
it.
do
Let
it.
Astrid
Yeah.
come the extra mile and then
Rip
blow
it.
up in her face.
Rip it.
Seem to be able to turn it off with Posh.
Oh!
I like Faye.
I think
She just and she like casually takes a sip of her drink.
I probably deserve that. No, I definitely deserve that. No, I don't have an excuse. I'm a hypocrite, and I went to someone that wasn't you for something I should have only gone to you for. And I'm sorry.
It's not even that.
What is it?
It's that you refuse to tell me. Even
I'm
though
trying.
we've been together for over a year now. And yet you go to him and you tell him after you snooped through his life like you told me not to do with you. That's what it is.
I can't undo that. I'm sorry for it now. I shouldn't have done it in the first place. I get that.
She just sips her drink. Still want to go for that walk? It's up to you. Oh, I don't know if she would. I don't know if she would say that. I think she would say it, but not actually mean it. And I don't know if Astrid would pick up on it or not.
Well, I would, because I can tell when you're lying.
Okay, then you definitely pick up on the fact that she's just saying this because she's like pissed off right now. But she goes, "Do you still want to go for that walk? It's up to you. Doesn't matter to me either way."
Is that a lie?
And that's what she's
No,
saying.
it doesn't matter to me either way. Is that a lie?
It's yes, it's a lie. 100%, it's a lie.
If we're going to have a conversation about telling the truth, don't lie to me.
I love this
That's
power.
It does matter to you. Now, you tell me what you want. Do you want me to stand up and walk out and leave you here to drink? Or do you want to hear what I have to say?
If you can't tell that by now, then maybe you should just walk out. Because, like, 100% she wants you to tell her what's going on because she definitely cares about you. 100%. But, like, she's pissed off that you're still questioning that. Like, after all this time of her trying so hard to be like, what's going on with you? What are you, like, what's wrong? And then after all this time, you still being like, I don't know. I can't tell if you want to know or not. Like, that's, like, especially if you can tell when she's lying, she's like she at this point she's like,
I mean, you don't know. I can just tell you're lying.
And the other part is that this is a very complicated emotion that there was no like yes no binary to. You can say lying or not lying, and like a partial truth is going to come off as not lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I think Asher just looks at you. Reaches into her bag and like sets like a handful of like coins on the counter to pay for you and hers drink. And then she says, meet you in the alley behind the bar.
Sure.
Yeah, she goes out there.
They takes her sweet time finishing that Cosmopolitan, and then goes out to the alley behind the bar.
And Astrid's there smoking. She's taken off the ring on her horn. That maybe matters to the audience more than it matters to the cast, but it happens. She like starts like leading you on a walk, like going towards probably Melancholy Harbor, because that seems like the only appropriate place to do this to her. I was in a coat for 2 years. I was married.
She just listens.
I was married. Loved him a lot. I ran out on him because on one of the visits to the sanctuary, they tried to drown me, and I turned into smoke and killed one of them and ran off. We had a big fight. I smashed the vase on the floor when I left. Bummed off Kano for about 3 months. Got really, really drunk. Crashed a party in the Starlight District. Saw a girl that I thought was way out of my league, but I was drunk off my ass, so I thought I'd try. I proceeded to trip over my feet as I tried to dance with her. And her parents threw me out of the party, and I left expecting to never see her again. And then you found me. And then you know the rest. Any questions? That's both in character and out of character.
Would they be able to put together that the dude we saw at the cafe was the dude that Astrid was married to, quote unquote?
I was attempting to avoid that.
Do
That's
you
fair.
want to? I mean, do you think it's necessary to put a role on the line, or do you think that she skirted the topic well enough?
The issue is I'm trying to remember what our interaction with him was.
I just
And I
said that he was a good. I just said that he was a good person, and that digging into who he was might get him hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if there was enough like actual like information about who he was.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't there a whole like thing where like they
oh, she was.
they like made like they fucked up where saying how they met?
Yeah,
There was that. There was definitely
there was that. But does that say? But does that say I was married to this guy? Like, you can totally ask who was that guy at the cafe, and she'll tell you. But I don't think she tried to just like say it out loud because she doesn't want you to go find him and kill him. I don't want you to. I don't think Astrid thinks you'll do that. Michael is worried you will do that. Michael is worried Liz will do that to hurt me.
Well,
I mean, do you ask? Because there was definitely something up, and knowing this, you could probably be like, he had to have something to do with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's gonna ask something along the lines of like, was that man at the cafe involved in any of this? I think that's what she would ask, but not like who was that man. More just like, was he involved in this situation? So I think she does. I think she does go. That man back at the cafe. Was he involved in all of this? Is that why I couldn't go digging into his past?
He pulled me out of the water, and he was we were married. He was my husband. At least that's what I don't know. Maybe we were just kids playing house, but it felt real to me. I learned how to sew. Like, really, can you believe that? Me sewing, doing dishes, it's absurd, but yeah, that was me for about 2 years. I worked at a steel mill.
I know this sounds super selfish to say right now, but it's what Vey would say.
So
She's got like a straight face even throughout all the like. Can you imagine me sewing? Like even throughout the like little tiny.
well,
like,
yeah,
one,
even
like,
throughout Astrid being Astrid and trying to make light of a serious situation, because that's how she
exactly.
does it.
She's straight faced, looking off into the distance, and she just goes, "Did you even want me to come along with you? Did I?" Was I just someone that found you again?
She like pauses for a long time. You definitely surprised me.
It's not an answer.
I remember when you walked into that bar in Hightown. And I saw you again. And all I could think She like pauses, like trying to like process this emotion that she's had for a long time, but is just kind of unpacking now. Oh, I never thought this would happen.
Don't beat around the bush.
How? I did want to see you again. I just never expected it would happen.
Still doesn't answer my question.
What do you mean?
Did you even want me to come along with you? Was I just somebody who attached myself to you? Who thought there was something and you were just... I was just...
No? I don't think so. Why? I don't care about you. I still do. I'll just... Still healing from self-inflicted wounds and scared. You showed up and treated me like a person. And I definitely needed that then. And I was glad when you moved in and when you met my mom. He never met my mom. When we went to the spa together for the first time. But then I started hearing rumblings about how the heiress Vale had been given a choice and she chose to run off with some Takarosi harlot instead of live her life as a noble, and part of me got scared. It's only recently. Part of me still got scared. And then I started seeing things, and I don't know, I just stopped feeling safe to feel. Does that make any sense? I realize this is a long scene and I apologize, Tux and everyone.
Gotta have them feels.
Sorry I kept it from you. I didn't think I could tell anyone. And then I started telling people because I needed to, but I didn't think I could tell you because I'm stupid. And if you hate me for that, I understand. I hate myself for it.
I think she straight up just sighs and rolls her eyes.
What? I'm really bad at this, Faye, you know that. I'm really bad at just talking.
Now, geese.
Are they like touching at all? Are they like holding hands, or are they like walking like a foot apart?
I don't think they're walking like a foot apart. I think they're like, I don't think they're like touching in any way, but I do feel like they're standing fairly close together.
Yeah, Astrid Astrid does the like crossing her arms in front of her stomach. And just proceeds to like kind of shrink a little bit. like into her frame. Just kind of waits for you to say something. She's said her piece, I guess. Both Astrid and Michael are fully expecting you to break up with me here. I just want you to know that out of character.
She doesn't want to. Like she's pissed off, but she still cares. Like all she's wanted was to know what's been going on with you. Like that's why she's so pissed off.
Does she say that?
I
Because right now, Astrid just thinks you're pissed off. And thinks she's doing everything in her power to try and fix it. I'm letting you know the fictional position.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
I don't think Astrid has communicated this at all.
Yeah. I think Vey sighs and like rubs her hand over her face. And she goes, "This is all I've wanted. I've just wanted to know what's going on.
No, it scares
I
you off.
wanted to be able to be there for you. I haven't been able to because you wouldn't let me in."
I'm sorry for that. Can I give you a hug?
I think like at this point, she kind of like, her eyes are like kind of glassy.
I think that's exactly why Astrid said that.
And she just stops and pulls you in by your side and
Yeah.
gives you a kiss.
There it is.
Astrid is surprised and delighted by this latest advance.
Everybody has somebody but TomCat.
But TomCat got everybody.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
TomCat has 3 years worth, 3 lifetimes worth of booty just sitting on a phone.
Also, can I just say this cup smells like milk and it's really bothering me. I hate milk.
Touchy. Jokes, milk. And that's Blades in the Dark, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I
not
think.
even like the cup itself. It's
Do we
that I'm
want to
drinking
finish
the water
downtime and then call it an end for the night?
Yes.
I technically have a downtime action left.
Oh dear
Let's,
God, that's Oxford.
let's wrap
And we
that
haven't
up.
used we used our hunting grounds.
Yes, we
right?
did.
Yep.
I'm going to do what we said what I said I was going to do as my extra downtime action.
Yes.
So I'm going to gather information.
Uh-huh.
Is TomCat like making a concentrated effort to follow me?
I'm following you. I'm not saying anything, but I'm following you.
Okay.
Yep.
So Posh goes to the I never decided where he worked, but I'm assuming it's I'm going to Jaren, my blue coat contact.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like there's like a good precinct over here, and then there's like a kind of a more rundown precinct over here. And I'm assuming that's the one where Jaren works.
Sure.
Like the more rundown one, like, and it's a little part of the reason why he's more open to like helping people out like me, because it's like I can just be like, here's money, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see me like go to this like rundown looking blue coat precinct, probably like just out of the Phoenix district.
Yeah.
And then head in. TomCat sees Posh go in there.
I follow.
Or yeah, I go down. I assume he works in the basement or whatever. And Jaren, you in?
Yeah.
Jaren, my good man, how's tricks?
Yeah, he like comes. Oh no, he's like super slow to open the door, and just kind of lumbers in, and sees who it is, and he's like, "Well, if it isn't Mr. Posh,
Jaren.
you only come to see me when you need to know something. So, what do you need to know?"
I come to see you for business transactions. We're business partners, Jaren.
He goes back and sits at his desk, like props his feet up and pushes his chair back and gets comfortable as he stares at you.
You
He
see me
doesn't
coming.
offer, yeah, like he was pointedly not offering you a chair, but then TomCat comes in and he kind of like frowns a little bit and adjusts his seat a little bit, and it's like, why don't you have a seat, Mr. Posh?
I'm standing behind him in the, bodyguard position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I walk over and take a seat, and then like set a small bag of chips.
Mm-hmm.
There's something going down in the Phoenix district. I was wondering if you might be able to collect what you might have on it and let me take a look at it for a little bit.
Why don't you make your roll here? I think it sounds to me like you're consorting.
Mm-hmm. Yep, consort. He is my friend, and
Yep.
I get an extra die for my weaving the web.
Sweet. You roll a shit ton of dice.
All right, info,
There's info, yo.
Point us over to the roll 20. Info, yo. So I get 2 extra die. Wait.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I just said 2 die, not 2 extra die. I'll roll 2 extra die now.
Two more on top of
6
that.
equals 2.
Come on. Oh.
Okay,
wow.
I'm coining to increase that. I'm giving him like
okay.
I'm giving him like
Yeah.
maybe
so,
he gives me like a look, and I'm like, oh. I just like pull out a bigger bag of chips, set it next to the small one.
Yeah. So like you're like going on about this.
This is a matter of pride for you, isn't it?
So,
This is like, fuck it, I will understand what is happening here, so help me God.
So
Shakes
he was
his
about
eel.
to give you some bullshit story of like, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
As you pull out the more money, he sighs and kicks his feet down and sits upright and says, "All right, I'll level with you. I've heard some rumors about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
The orange dogs and the tangos. Somebody stirred their nest.
Thought it was the dusters and the tangos.
Sorry, I'm getting my lore sideways. Sorry,
Just
the dusters
checking,
and the
because that's two very
tangos.
different-
Someone stirred their nest.
Okay.
You won't believe this. It was the orange dogs. As I get my lore correct.
The orange dogs are
That's your cue.
causing consternations between the two of them.
That's what I've heard. Managed to break their trust. Send them at each other's throats. I have no idea how they managed it, but word is they're the ones that pulled it off.
Do you happen to know why? Any reason that they would want them to be fighting?
Probably hoping to swoop in and pull territory while they're busy with each other. Common tactic among gangs these days.
All right. Thank you, Jaren.
Just to remind everyone that may have forgotten, the orange dogs are who we stole the basilisk from.
Yes, they are.
That is correct. They are the ones who stole the basilisk from. And they had their own plans. They are shifty.
But they might also be pissed.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. Posh stands up and like he goes to shake Jaren's hand, like do the hand thing.
Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Yep. And turns and heads back and like walks back to the door and then Gets to TomCat and you followed me.
You see
Extra
me
die
do
for-
a simple bow towards the gentleman and just keep going.
You followed me.
Of course, that's my job, isn't it? The bodyguard.
Suppose.
You're really bad at letting people follow you when you're like all in business mode.
That's true.
I do actually kind of like that about Posh, that he's just like, I must know, and he gets like tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are
I
we
actually,
outside?
I actually really appreciate that that's a thing, because that's a
Well,
cool
I want to make
character
sure
trait.
we're outside the precinct at this point when he asks, right?
No, yeah.
So, of course.
Yeah, we're heading back.
If you were to be attacked, are you going to use that sword of yours?
Yes.
And then you will get your ass handed to you. Am I correct?
I can handle myself.
No, you can't. As I'm trying to do, like, I'm being like kind of a bully towards him at this point. It's like, you are not a warrior. I am a warrior.
That's why I hired
no,
you.
Orchid is a warrior. Let me finish. Red Devil can run away and kill later. You are not a warrior. Your blade is your words in your mind.
Oh, you know, I can actually
And that's
handle
why
myself
I
very well.
No. Okay, come at me.
Mr. Posh, what is your skirmish?
I have points in skirmish.
Okay,
How many?
I'll be like, come on, Mr. Posh, come at me. If I can prove my point.
I don't want to fight you, TomCat.
This is an exercise. If I was a big, bad, nasty bully, what would you do?
I don't want to fight you, TomCat.
It's not a fight.
I know what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Yes, I hired you and everyone for a reason. You're very good at what you do. And I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's get back. And then... yeah.
Cool. That seems like a pretty good place to end it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some XP. I mean, we did
Cool.
not do a single score. This was all downtime.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
This
This was a lot
really
more
good.
interesting.
Juicy downtime.
Mhm.
Cool.
So XP's probably pretty easy.
Yeah.
So did you guys do any kind of successful espionage,
No.
sabotage, or no?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't steal
Weird.
anything.
Nope.
No,
Well,
no
I don't
snooping?
know. We were about to do some stuff, but never mind. We went actually
got-
cleared a,
window.
I cleared
out.
up.
Matey,
I cleared a fuck ton of heat.
Yep.
You did. You did that. That was good.
And
Like we were
I
close
did
to
it. I
burgle
did it
houses, but we ended
by
up
dealing
talking
with
about
challenges above my station.
we were about to burgle houses, then we went to like just talking about
I
like
am-
what's good there
I
and
am,
there.
I am reaching here. That
There's
No.
definitely you guys definitely did contend with challenges above your station for one. As a crew, there were things that happened that were above your current station
Okay.
that
including banging a devil.
Alleged devil.
No, definitely a devil. Like, undeniably a devil.
All right, one for that.
certainly-
Okay.
Certainly a devil. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one. I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think you
But
guys did.
but the last one though.
Express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
All night long.
That was this entire episode.
Friction.
2 XP.
Bam.
For sure. Does that fill your track?
It does.
All right,
Did
everybody
we level
gets
up
paid.
again?
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
good. We're
you-
good at leveling up our crew. We
you
are good
really-
at that.
You really are. So
Astrid gets some sexy new clothes. We get 3
Everybody-
coin or 2.
it's
Three
not
stash.
3 coin, just 3
3 stash.
stash.
That's
Three
right. Wow.
stash.
My bad.
Yep, 3
I feel
directly
the
into your
bar.
stash.
Mhm.
I got a
And-
question. You need 10 to fill out the thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm making sure. Ah, I filled out the line. Interesting.
Yeah, everyone should have at least one line filled out now.
Except for maybe Astrid, who spent a fuck ton of coin on downtime actions.
Wait,
I mean, you might have taken it out of your stash. That's fine.
what did I do?
You just spent a bunch of money on downtime actions, but
Ah.
you didn't have to bust into your stash. You're fine.
Yeah.
Your stash should be with me because I haven't took anything out or put anything in. Because I doubt Astrid put anything in.
No, she has actually.
Oh wow, really?
I'm
TomCat
at,
just a bum.
I'm at
It's like
three.
screw it. This is
I'm
my
at,
end
I'm at
plan.
one. I'm at 1 full bar and 1 dot.
No, like here's TomCat's plan. I die and I get reincarnated. That's my end plan.
Yep, that is your end plan indeed. Well, you remember you can just keep pulling money out of there left and right as you want to.
Yeah,
but it's just two
I
for
don't see.
one.
I don't see the point.
No, that's also fair. Cool. So that was crew. You guys have 1 advanced floating. You guys will need to figure that out before next time.
Yep.
You already know what mine is. Do the fire.
we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah,
So yeah, how about you start? What about TomCat? Let's go through your XP. Give yourself some XP.
I start for the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think following Mr. Posh is definitely me being more. What's the word? My class.
You're a cutter.
I'm a cutter.
Your XP trigger is violence or persuasion, I think.
Coercion.
Coercion, that's the word.
To get my way, I definitely got my way. I followed without being asked, and I made my point at the fact that you are not a fighter. Your weapon is your words and your mind.
So you think that was coercion there when you?
Well, how I feel about the situation that he shouldn't be going all alone because he's not a melee type.
Well, that's definitely going to fall under your beliefs, drives, heritage, and background. But
Well,
I don't
fair
think it
enough.
was really violence or coercion. I don't
Fight
think
me! No, I'm not
didn't-
fighting you. Damn it! I'm not getting XP.
Right. Perfect. So did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background? Yes, I think you
yeah.
definitely did that more than once.
Okay.
And did you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas?
Oh yeah, hells yeah! I'm definitely be reckless by. I'm gonna go ask for a body. I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah. For
Hey,
sure.
they want to go on a date with me and not shoot my fade off? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I think you definitely struggled with your vice as you asked Vay out on a date, and it was the most awkward date of all time, and you just had to keep pouring money into getting Black Lotus when you didn't even want that.
Look, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get high. I'm working for it.
So
And then eventually he learned a life lesson. He just doesn't feel attracted to Vay. She's a battle bro.
So I think you can definitely get 4 XP. This session sounds 100% legit. Hound, did you address a challenge with tracking or violence?
No. Nope.
You didn't even punch Astrid when she deserved it. Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Oh, just a bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was that whole last scene.
I did not struggle with my vice or traumas.
Okay, that's fair. Well, you definitely get 2 XP though. That is very solid XP. How about our lurk? Did you address a challenge with stealth or evasion?
Yes. Pickpocket ring.
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah.
Pickpocket ring. I'm trying to think of what else I did.
I
I did
think
sort
you
of. I just to train. I sort of just sequestered myself off in the middle of nowhere.
That wasn't really a challenge though.
That's fair. It was a personal challenge.
Did
oh
you...
no! I went for evasion. Doing it on a walk where we're staying mobile and avoiding people.
It still wasn't that much of a challenge.
Just checking. That
No.
better mean that none of my clocks got ticked. Okay.
That is correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Did any of my clocks get ticked?
Do you want them to have been ticked?
Of course I want them to get ticked. What the
Then
fuck?
yes, you get one more. You get one more tick on the sightings of the Heir's Veil.
Oh, darn it! I forgot to scratch the leaf.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, we talked about like 3 times. Well, I guess we know what we're doing next session.
We're scratching that leash.
We are scratching that leash for sure. Oh yes, that's good. Okay, you are up to 1 box remaining on that search for the Eris Veil. They are about to find you. You should.
It's okay. We'll just change your identity. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's good.
Easy.
It's good.
Super
We'll
easy.
Earl it. We'll Earl it.
Super easy.
Or we just murder anybody that comes our way. You blame it on the
course.
vampires.
Or we'll take your soul out and put it in another body.
We could do that.
It's easy.
Sounds
What's terrible?
legit. Okay, brilliant. So that was did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background? Yeah, you did a lot. Did you struggle with issues from your advice or traumas? That's the real question. Astrid.
Traumas. Trying to steal a house because I'm tired of looking at the water.
What is your trauma?
Haunted by my past.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
There was the whole like trying to explain all that to TomCat and Posh.
I don't really think I'm not feeling it.
Okay. So just 1 for that?
Yep.
So
4.
4 total, evasion.
Yep.
All of the backgrounds, and yeah, cool. Sweet.
And
My insight dings.
yay,
And I
Mr.
get-
Posh.
I get
Oh,
a
you get a
thing.
thing? Oh, you get more
Um,
things. Well, let's go to Mr. Posh real
Yep.
quick.
No desperate actions. Addressing a challenge with calculation or conspiracy. Calculation, I was very meticulous in deciding which thing would impress Salia more. Conspiracy, going to my business associate to figure out who was behind the incidents in the Phoenix district.
Yeah.
I think 1 for that, or
I'll give you 2 for that. Yeah.
okay, cool. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background all night long. Several
Definitely.
times, in fact.
Several times. Several times.
And then nothing from Vice or Traumas.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did 1 reckless roll. But I already clicked that.
Yep, cool. All right, and that is XP.
Perfect.
I
So
I pinged twice tonight. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna pick. Thanks to Tux let me look at certain things. I'm actually thinking about redoing the route I was going to. I'm thinking about becoming a mechanic.
ooh, interesting.
Well, it's just that I don't see myself really commanding ghosts, and I don't see myself doing deep rituals. Like I have an understanding of it, but that's not my job. Like I'm gonna summon the powers from the great beyond. That's not the kind of character.
It's definitely
I am.
more my jam than yours, and it's not even really Astrid's jam.
Mine's like magic interests me, but I'm more of a like
Yeah.
a creator. Like I'm thinking about just taking both of the craft abilities, just tinker with that abilities, just because that seems more interesting than like compelling a ghost. I don't think I would want a ghost to do my bidding for me.
It's fair.
It's just not my like. It's a cool ability, but it's not me as a character.
Alrighty. So, that was episode 11 of Play to Find Out Smooth Criminals. We didn't... I don't want to say we didn't do a lot, because we did, but, like, mechanically we didn't do a lot. But it was still very good. Lots of interesting character stuff happened. Yeah, it was really good. Let's do some quick outros. Even though I thought this might be a shorter episode, we actually are over our usual time. So let's do some quick out.
For like 2 minutes, but yeah.
Quick outros.
It's still
Yeah.
technically shorter because we started later, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do some quick outros, and then we will call it a night. Michael, you start us off.
Hi, I'm Michael Owen. I'm the founder and lead game designer of TomCat Design. I design the Circle. I'm a nerd. I hang out on the internet a lot. I play the lovable, the hypocritical, the beautiful, the terrible, the indestructible Astrid, Red Devil Redding, on Play to Find Out Smooth Criminals. And on the newest Play to Find Out show, I game master for the 38th Special Investigative Force for the police force of Okiwanda City in Play to Find Out Longfall.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much. Dom, how about you go?
My name is Smooth Mage. I play a lot of games with you guys. Currently a half-drow rogue on my Arthur's game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Kelso, I didn't support you because I wanted. You got a
No,
lot
it's
of
all good.
supporters.
It's all
No, you
good.
have a lot of supporters.
I have a lot of
I
supporters.
picked the guy with the lowest supporters just to kind of, keep it kind of even. But you and Buddy is like shot ahead. Even though the Lord Protector, I think he's gonna end up getting himself killed. But not Lord Protector, our leader.
Yeah, whatevs.
But it's whatevs. I'll pick another follower at some point. Yeah, I play Pony Fire on Tuesday, and I'm running a game on Tuesday nights with a couple of our friends who's doing good. Well, the start off is great because they're like digging the characters.
Cool.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get Cotton character more into the like overall plot.
Mm-hmm.
I was GMs. I build around the character versus my own world.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Good,
just how
good.
because it's their story, not mine.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, that's about it for me.
Good stuffs. Awesome. Pian, how about you?
Hi guys,
Go
I'm
next.
Kian. I am here 2 times a week on Mondays and Wednesdays, and you can find me on Swarg's channel on Tuesdays, twitch.tv/Swargula, and then you can find me on Henley's channel starting either this week or next week, we don't know, on Thursdays for Numenera.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my
Ooh.
schedule. I'm just, a nerd.
Yeah. All right. Kelsa, finish us off.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. You can find me on the internet on Twitter at Kelsa, on Twitch, twitch.tv/KelsaDelphi. I am currently in 6 shows a week, which is a lot. I won't go through all of them all right now. If you go over to my Twitter or my Twitch, you can see what my schedule is. I also play indie games, Blades in the Dark. I'm also playing in Longfall. I'm also playing in a Burning Wheel game. I'm also playing in a Apocalypse World game, and I'm also playing in the D&D game that is attached to the play-by-post that Dom was just talking about, which I said I wasn't going through all the games, but there I did. If any of those strike your interest, to follow me. If me making funny voices strikes your interest, follow me. Yeah, if you want to know what color my hair will be next week, follow me.
There you go.
Because I don't know.
Are you changing it?
Maybe.
The
Okay.
running,
I don't know.
I believe the running pool is about $10, and I have that you're gonna go red, but not like Auburn, like fire engine red. That's my theory. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I hope it happens because then I get $10 from
Awesome.
all our lovely Patreon investors. Then
Yeah,
that's
of
like
course.
it's like a third tier of the Patreon. $100 a month. We got like 20 of those.
Right.
Well,
It's gonna be so sad when we actually get a Patreon. And then we just have this backlog of videos where I'm referencing promises that don't exist.
well, thank you guys
Perfect.
for playing tonight. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Kelsa, for running as usual. Thank you for hanging out with us and watching the Play to Find Out episode 11 of Smooth Criminals. Starting from last week, we now have Longfall on Wednesdays, which was a blast at our premiere. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. So if you'd like to join us, feel free. These will also be up on YouTube if you can't check it out live. So they'll also be there. I am on Henley's channel Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow I'll be there, and then Thursday, maybe this week, maybe next week, Pan will be joining us for Yonder. That'd be awesome. You get to meet my my blind Healy lady. Be cool.
But
Really
you were
cool.
a snake person in Numenera, or is that 40k?
That's 40k. 40k, I am a snake person that eats people. Yonder, I am blind Healy lady.
Sweet.
Yep. Thank you once again. Have an awesome night, and we shall see you next time.